Okay, let's start off with question number 1. So methanol burns in oxygen according to the equation. And it says the first thing we need to do is balance the equation. So that's what I've done already. So we got 2, 3, 4, and 2. So now it says if 3.5 moles of methanol are burned in excess oxygen, calculate the number of moles of oxygen that would be consumed. Okay, so first thing we do is we go straight to 3.5 moles of methanol. This is methanol. Okay, so that means I underline methanol, or put N equals 3.5 moles. And then it asks, calculate the number of moles of oxygen that would be consumed. So this is my oxygen, so I go N equals question mark. Okay, now I can start with my graph. So what's given is I have the moles of CH3OH is equal to 3.5 moles. I also know the ratio between CH3OH and O2 is 2 to 3. Okay, now we're going to write what's required. So I want to know my moles of O2, so then I do N O2 equals question mark. Equation. So we do our stoichiometry equation, so the moles of the known compound, so it's going to be N of CH3OH over the moles of our unknown, O2. And then the coefficient for CH3OH is 2, so I put that at top. And then I put 3 on the bottom. Let's plug the numbers in and solve. So I've got 3.5 moles over NO2 equals 2 over 3. So we cross it, we multiply it, and we divide. So my NO2 equals 3.5 moles times 3. Divide that by 2. 3.5 times 3 divided by 2. We get 5.25. Moles. Okay, in our question we have 2 sigdigs, so I need to make this 2 sigdigs, so I get 5.3 moles. Okay, so that is part B. Let's move on to part C. I'm going to put the numbers up on this one. Okay, so determine the number of moles of water that would be produced for the situation B. So we're doing the exact same thing, but this time, instead of finding the moles of oxygen, we're going to be finding the moles of water. So I'll write out the equation again. so I have my moles of methanol. And this time it says determine the number of moles of water that would be produced. So I want to know my N question mark for water. Okay, so we'll start off with what's given. And we know that the ratio between methanol and water is 2 to 4. Okay, so what's required is my N of H2O question mark. Okay, so it's my known compound on top, so it's the N of CH3OH over top of my N of H2O, my unknown. So then I would have 2, because it's the coefficient of methanol, and then 4, because it's the coefficient of water. Okay, we're going to cross multiply and divide after we plug 3.5 in. Okay, so we're going to cross here, multiply it, and then divide. So my N of my H2O equals 3.5 moles times 4, divide that by 2. So I get N equals 7.0 moles. Okay, I added the 0 because we have 2 sig digs in the question, so I need 2 sig digs in my answer.